Alright, so I can assume that you would see a different scene playing if you chose to fight the Jackal. I did back up my save file, and I kind of want to go and see what that looks like. Can you actually walk up on this ledge? Like where this cat is right now? Or is that just there for decoration? Anyway, let me know. I'll keep the backup of my save file. Let me know if you want me to go and, play this, scenario from the other point of view also. Anyway, what am I gonna do now? Is there anything left to do in the city, or can I move on with the plot? Because that wasn't the longest of side quests. In Bravely Default 1, the side quests for the different asterisks tended to be, I had to go all the way up north? Anyway, they tended to be like 3 or 4 bosses long. Can I still not enter Antime? No, I can't. Alright, well, if I go up to there should be a dock up here, which I can, like, board the ship and take off via sea. No? Can? Alright, do I have to go through that miasma forest or something? Over here? Is it even still here? Okay, it is still here, right? No? Alright, well, I'm going to have to go north somehow, and by the way, the moon base is updated. Oh, cool. Alright, well, I'll have to go back to that in an hour. I'm not going to go and look through, the tutorial quest signboard and Dee's journal and stuff at the moment. I'll do that later, probably off recording. Anyway, how do I get up north? Do I have to go and, take the other dock, like where I left the ship? Because that would logically make sense. If not be rather annoying, because you have to do a lot of running around. I should probably also turn random encounters back on. Yeah, let's go and turn random encounters back on. I don't really need them. Do I still, Alright, I should go heal first, before I do anything else. And probably should also buy some items, because I used a lot of items. Alright, fortunately Phoenix Downs are cheap. Can I... The shore is, like, down here? Where is it? Okay, so I can get on here. I guess because, like, logically the boat is still moored at that, like, beach, whatever. Anyway, this is gonna be a bit of a long sail, isn't it? It's already night, really? Because I know the day-night cycle isn't... Oh, come on. I have to go around the other way? Looks like I have to go around the other way. Or maybe around this way. Alright, I just noticed that. Oh my. What is this even? Is this like where the sage was living? Is this that little kind of Saudi Arabia thing where the sage was living in Bravely Default 1? Because I think it might be. It's kind of like the map has changed. I've said this before, but like the map is still recognizable as the place from Bravely Default 1, but it's changed enough that it's kind of like you can look at it and not be sure exactly what's what. Anyway, it looks like I can just go up north this way, and it will lead me to, I don't think I want to get off here. It looks like where I'm going is like an island detached from the rest of the continent. Hang on. Is this... I don't suppose this is the same place where I found that, the secret dungeon in Bravely Default 1, is it? This crescent island? With the hole in the middle? Alright, those harpy enemies really should think about putting some clothes on. Anyway, yeah, this definitely looks like the secret dungeon, and there's now just a, like a land bridge going into it, so I don't have to go and take a grand ship or anything like that and fly in the hole. What is this? Ball Crater. Okay, so this is where it landed. So I guess the secret dungeon is no more. It just got like a complete cave-in from something falling from the sky. Wow, this is different terrain than from what...
So,
Wow, this is different from the terrain that we're used to walking around on in Bravely Default.
We believe this grooved structure was created by the ball's impact with the ground. How curious. For the longest time it was covered in a thick miasma that prevented anyone from getting close. But reports from the past month claim that the miasma had begun to dissipate. Reports which I have now confirmed. Why do you suppose the miasma dissipated? Some posit that it is because the ball that sleeps within has grown weak, but I am unconvinced. After all, we have no evidence that it was the ball that emitted the miasma in the first place. Why, none of us has even had occasion to examine the ball with our own eyes. Until now, that is. This is a chance of a lifetime. I will do my duty as a student and a scholar. And I will do mine and destroy the fiend.
All right, I'm ready for this too. Let's get going.
Alright, well, right off the bat, by the door, there's this adventurer. This did autosave when I got in here, right? Because, I'll just save anyway, because it's not a... It doesn't take a long time or anything like that, but... I don't know. This perspective is so weird. It looks like I'm running on the wall. I kind of am. I assume this is like a cliff, but it's so weird. I have encounters back on, right? Yeah, I have encounters on. I was running into things. I see a lot of sparkles. I was running into things on the overworld. That's another balsam, so I've got a couple of those for curing dread. Which is really not a status condition that you see an awful lot of, at least not this early on. No, there was nothing down there. Is there anything? There's 4 treasure chests or sparkles in this area that are left to find. There's nothing down either of those dead ends. Okay. I feel like downwards is the general direction that I want to go in for now, so I'll just take the top routes. Yeah, here's a treasure chest, and I see this is the way onwards already. This other one that I just missed earlier is not accounted for. Anything down here? These are some really steep paths, and that is a phoenix down. Very nice. I bought a couple of them when I was in town last, because I kind of need them. But, okay, looks like I'm going to have to come back here because this is all I can explore for now. Alright. Let's see, what was I just thinking of? There's something I was thinking of for this area. I've actually visited a Meteor crater before, and it doesn't really look like this, but then again, video games. Yeah, that's the best I can do for, like, feeling dead air. It's not something I've been doing as well in the last few recording sessions as I feel like I used to be. Anyway, that's an ether. This looks more like, I don't know. I almost want to say it reminds me of like an ant farm or something, the way there's these very straight diagonal paths intersecting each other like this. Nothing down there. I see I've missed a treasure chest. Alright, let me go back for that. I'm also... what was that? I'm also thinking about turning random encounters back off, because again, running low on MP, and... I am level 13, 14, what? Level 13, which is within the range of recommended levels for this, this dungeon. I would like a couple more. Teguyon. I would like a couple more. And, I will level grind off recording if I have to, but... whatever. This is... oh, I suppose there's also that adventure cottage back by the beginning that I can go back and rest at now. So there's that. Idea is pretty much out of... correction, Idea is completely out of MP now, so I really don't have anything to do in battles anymore. I'll run around a little bit, and, just see what I find without getting interrupted every 2 seconds. This, for example, is Mithril Bow, so whenever I get the Ranger asterisk, that will come in very useful. And really, the bow is useful for any, class of fighters. At least some of them were. Some of them had some pretty good, damage output. Let's see, how will this affect... I'll have to remove the shield, so that will lower my defenses by quite a bit, but that will more than double my attack. Kinda like that. Equipping a two-handed weapon, yes, I am aware of that. None of those will raise my defense. I don't think any of these will either. Oh, that'll raise it a little bit in exchange for a lot of magic defense, so that's not that great. Alright, well, I'll see how it does for me. And there's nothing in there. I'm gonna go back and rest out the adventurer, and then I'm going to come back and turn back on the random encounters. Can we please stop hitting me with silence, please? Also, the bow isn't doing bad. I have had random encounters turned back on, and did I just... oh, that's the locked one. I saw this, this light-colored rock and assumed it was a wall. But yes, the bow is definitely doing a lot more damage for Genyoldra than whatever he had before was. So that's nice. I'm gonna keep it like that for a while. Regardless of what his defenses might be looking like. Anyway, down here, I said I was gonna go after the top route first, especially since the, I know that it doesn't necessarily, I know that where the roads are going isn't necessarily indicative of where they're going to end up, but, yeah, I said I was gonna go and follow the top path first, and I'm going to try and hold to that. Peace ring. What in the world does that do? I should heal, hang on. What was it? Peace ring or something like that? Have mittens on everybody. That is nullifies confuse. Okay, I haven't encountered confuse yet. I haven't fought any bosses or anything who relies on confuse for, any of the battle strategies. I see down here, if I were to turn around, there's a treasure chest down here. And this is going to contain a wake-up bell, very nice. There are 4 more, wow. I feel like there's more treasure in this game than there was in the first Bravely Default. I don't know why I keep saying the first Bravely Default, because this is Bravely Second, which is a different matter entirely. I could really just get away with saying Bravely Default, and people would know exactly what I'm talking about. I don't know. I did notice recently that for some reason or another, and I'm out of MP again, I did notice recently that for whatever reason I've been titling my Bravely Second videos Bravely Default. As if things needed to be any more confusing. Oh, hello. Are you going to give me one of those things? Hang on. Like one of those fancy complicated summon things? What? Oh, I lack the qualifications. Oh, I had to come back. Okay, I'll do another like compilation video of blue treasure chests and stuff like that in this game as well. But yes, I was titling for like a couple days all of my Bravely Second videos Bravely Default, and I hope nobody gets mad at me for like misleading content or anything like that. But that's how you know you've been playing a game for too long. I should be able to rest at the adventurer's place again, right? Oh, there's another adventure down here. That's gonna work. But I'm going to go and do that because right before whatever I'm going to fight in here, I'm pretty sure I'm going to be fighting a ball, whatever that might look like. But that's a teleport stone. Excellent. So again, I can use that to get out of here immediately instead of having to walk all the way back. You there! It only gets worse from here on in. Okay, before I do that, I'm just now noticing that on the map there is a path that I did not go down. I did not go down this way. Or I went down one of them, but okay, so here's the last treasure chest. I was gonna say, it doesn't look like there's any place where you can stick a hidden wall in this map, because it's not all dark and anything. But what did I even get out of that treasure chest? Because I wasn't reading the text on the screen when it came up. I was looking at the walls instead. Alright, save the game, all healed up, and now we get to fight balls, or whatever that is. That's a random place where the inspect signs come up. It doesn't look like there's anything that I was standing on.
Is the center of the crater.
Indeed.
But there's nothing there.
Nothing resembling a ball indeed.
How do you even know what something resembling a ball would look like if you've never seen one?
I'm starting to think there was never any ball to begin with. Ridiculous! Preposterous! My research! Months and months of research! The ball was here! I know it! I'm sure of it! It was. I'm certain as well.
Magnolia?
There's miasma in the air. I know it too. Yes, I know. I know the ball that landed here.
Huh?
What's that noise?
Is it an alarm?
No. Excuse me for a moment. Ici 10345. Ouch. Terminé.
Ça fait une éternité que nous essayons de vous joindre. Terminé.
Attendez, mes nouveaux alliés sont ici avec moi. Parlons les langues. Je veux qu'ils comprennent. Oh, appelez-moi Magnolia. Terminé.
Understood, Magnolia. This is Vice President Appleberry. I'll get straight to the point. A new threat has
Appleberry.
emerged. It eluded
Are we just going to
operations
be reduced to the point where we're naming all of our characters after food now?
C'est pas vrai!
Distance 26,000 in closing. Impact in T-1 minute. Magnolia, you know your orders. It's ball busting time.
That is pun-worthy!
Pounding we it should be on its last legs.
Roger that, Appleberry. Don't worry. Ballbuster Magnolia Arch is on the job.
Magnolia? What was that all about?
That was my commander on the moon with an urgent order.
A new ball is headed in our direction as we speak, and it's my job to bust it.
A ball? Where?
Right above us, and it's closing fast. Stand back, everyone. I've got work to do.
Not alone, you don't. Riva, it's too dangerous for you here. Run!
Run? Right! Run! Incoming!
You're literally about to get smashed by Meteor. I think you want to get out of the way a little faster than that.
It's huge.
I'm Magnolia Arch. And it's time to bust some balls.